Hello, everyone. My name is Sean, fitness trainer out of Inglewood, California.
And I'm Katrina, aka Miss Get Shit Done, or as of last weekend, Miss Ink at the time.
And you're listening to Grittwood Presents.
Why? Are you
Hold up, yo. I didn't know about this new name.
You told me that.
What was it?
You said Miss Ink at the time.
All right, I ain't got goddamn. I'm done, man. Between last Saturday and this shit right here, I'm fucking done, man.
Hey y'all, today we're going to do something a little different. Gather around everyone because I've got a story to tell. Many of us have been gifted with a dream, a vision of what life could be for ourselves. But what about our communities? How many people have dreams or visions for people other than themselves? So today, everyone, I'm going to tell you the story of Grittwood. Grittwood is a vision that is growing into a movement. The positive impact that it has had on its members and the Inglewood community is incalculable. Don't believe me? I get it. I'm a little biased. So I'll let Grittwood members Toya and Tammy tell you.
Grittwood has definitely been impactful to my life. For one, it makes sure that I am maintaining a healthy lifestyle. But most importantly, it has provided me a family out here in Inglewood. Although I am often treated like the redheaded stepchild, I still appreciate all the relationships I am building, the people I've met, and the experiences that I have had. And I look forward to continue to grow with Grittwood and to see what is to come with it. And I am super appreciative to Sean for getting up and getting out there and dealing with us and our bullshit every day.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tammy Terrell, and I gotta say that Grittwood has been a blessing to my life. Let me tell you, I became a part of the group at the early part of 2020, and it has been nothing short of great. Every time we link up on those Saturday mornings, getting our grits early in the morning, I always feel accomplished, and it's because of this amazing group of individuals that Sean has curated and put together that push and motivate me to give my all and to not leave unless my entire body is in shambles. And let me tell you, mission accomplished every single Saturday. Sean, I love you. Grittwood, I love y'all. Can't wait to see y'all next Saturday. As always, same time. But yeah, Grittwood, that's the way to go.
But before we get into the story of Grittwood, we have to talk about our fearless leader, Sean Carlton. So how did you get started as a trainer?
Let me just say this. I was already lifting weights, and I noticed that I was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, as far as like muscles. But it wasn't until me and my cousin, which his name is the same as mine, which is Marshawn, we went for a run. And now in my head, I thought I was strong, I thought I was fast, I thought I was everything. So when me and him went running at Valley Ridge, it's only 1.5 miles around. So I knew I was going to blow him out of the water. So the first half mile, we were cruising. When we turned the corner, shout out to my cousin. When we turned the corner and went down that long straightaway, I noticed that we got quiet. And I noticed that my cousin was pulling away from me. She's like just running faster and faster and faster. And then this is when I knew that what I was doing was wrong. Like, I don't want to say it was wrong. This is when I knew I didn't want to be a bodybuilder. This is when I knew I wanted to be like everything, lift weights, do calisthenics, and be able to run at the same time. So when Cuzzo left me, that's what changed my whole gig. That's when I knew I wanted to get in more into training, more into like being all the way, all around just perfect. So I started running, and as soon as I started running, the muscular shit, like all that heavy lifting had to stop, period, point blank. And I got more so into running than lifting.
So would you say that you, at a certain point, you weren't really a runner at all? You just
No, I wasn't running at all. I was doing sprints. But running miles wasn't my thing, and I didn't start running miles until I started doing like Spartan races. And Spartan races are basically like obstacle course racing. And I remember my first race in Charlotte, North Carolina. That was another situation. I mean, I had already been running a mile, 2 miles, so I thought I was good. And then this was only a sprint race. Sprint races are only like 3.5 miles. As soon as when we took off, when I tell you I was the first one down the runway, and the first 100 yards, nobody couldn't touch me. And then I broke that shit down. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start getting slower. And I started seeing the people getting closer and closer to me. I was like, what the hell? Like, this is a long ass race. And probably about a mile into it, one person after another person after another person just kept passing me up. Then the ladies started passing me up. And I was like, what the hell is going on? That's when I knew that I still wasn't running. I still wasn't like doing like what they were doing. Obviously, they were doing like 8 to 10 miles. So they were able to run the 3 or 4 miles easily. And then that's what really got me started. Like, that's when I really started training to run miles. And not the pit pat miles, but to be able to run miles.
So when did you start taking on like clients and stuff then?
Started taking clients.
Like, at what point did this become a career?
I kind of just slid into it, to be real honest. I want to say at least 10 years ago. It wasn't, I mean, it's still fun for me now, but it became serious. Like, I had to start charging real money for my time. So probably about 10 years ago is when I started really getting into it, and I will always research certain things. And I was like, all right, well, I shouldn't give a person my workout versus the workout that they need. So I started like looking into the books, started looking at videos and things of that nature, started asking around, like, what should this person do? What should that person do? Like, I don't have a problem with asking people for help as far as like when it comes to training and finding different moves and things of that nature. So probably about 10 years ago is when it really got real for me. And once when I started having fun training people, when I started seeing people, come down in weight, when I started seeing people, be happy with it, then that's what I really got into it.
I also got to speak with Sean's mom, Miss Clark, and I asked her if she was surprised by her son's choice in career. Would you say that so you weren't surprised? Would you say that this is the line that you expected him to go? Like, did you expect him to do this when he was growing up?
Anything to do with physical, sports and stuff like that. I'm not surprised at anything, I wouldn't be surprised at anything that Sean do. As a matter of fact, I introduced him to it.
Oh, how?
Being physical. When he was a little boy, he been, participating in sporting events since forever, but elementary school.
Wow.
Yes, I mean, I put the first football helmet on his head.
Oh, wow.
Showed him how to run.
And so how did Grittwood as a concept begin?
Ooh. Grittwood. It started off with Grittwood started off with maybe like 6 people. Chicago, Chalk, who else? Fame. I don't want to forget anybody's name. Fame, Jay, Diddy, Kareem, yeah, Brittany. Who else? Just a few people, man. And then we were just out there really getting that work in, man. Really running up hills, really backpedaling up hills. And then when we did my first race we did it for charity, trying to give back to the foster youth. And after that race is when Grittwood, I'm going to say this. After the first Grittwood 10K is when Grittwood really started. So January 10th, January 11th or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know. A whole lot went on. But after that race is when we really started Grittwood.
And that was January, 2019, 2020?
2019.
Okay.
2019, yep.
So 2 years ago, what we all know as Grittwood came to be. Let's hear from some of Grittwood's day ones. Chicago, Chalk, Fame, Kareem, and Jay.
Yo, this is the one known as Chi-Town, Chicago. And I just wanted to say that what Grittwood has done for me is, I mean, besides just bringing that good balance in my life of getting that good exercise, I mean, it's just like I love the accountability. I mean, the way Shine stays on us and stay on point, and the way the family, the way we push and pull on each other is just great, man. It's community. It's Grittwood, you know.
What does Grittwood mean to Chalk? Man, Grittwood right now is literally saving my life, like pushing me to be stronger and faster and motivated and determined. It's just making me a better person. And so when I think of Grittwood, I think of life or death. It's just really that simple.
Grittwood went from a workout to a family to a lifestyle. Grittwood has turned my commitment to workouts to actually the first thing in my morning. 4 a.m. to be exact. But I am so grateful to be in the midst of people who have committed to start their day off with taking care of themselves. And I just want to say thank you for pushing me past any physical limits that I thought I could reach. And I appreciate that. Love you for that. Thank you, Grittwood.
What Grittwood has meant to me is, really pushing the physical as well as the mental. As my boy Sean would say, fall out with your boy. Literally taking it to another level. And knowing that you can do it. I think sometimes when we're working out, we hit that wall, but we do know that we do have a second gear. And, just working out with Grittwood, working out with Sean, I've definitely noticed that I have a second and third gear. And, that's the beauty about, surrounding yourself with, giants and people who are going to push you. Because I never knew I had that until I started working out with Sean. So I would definitely say just really pushing yourself to that second and third level, and ignoring that pain, because pain is just temporary, and just really, going after it and really getting it.
What Grittwood means to me: patience, love, determination, consistency. I've learned that through my journey with my weight loss. Without Grittwood, without Sean, without my crew that's with me working out every morning, I would not be where I am. And for that, I am grateful.
What does the name Grittwood mean or symbolize? How did you come up with that?
Just looking at my day-to-day people in Inglewood, just seeing how they grinding, just seeing the things that people go through in my neighborhood. I came up with the name Grittwood because I was just looking at my people in Inglewood. And if you know anything about Inglewood, it's a lot of grit. The day-to-day life, I mean, it's get up and go. It's get up and grind. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you just broke up with somebody else or you just broke up. You got to get up and you got to go. And then on top of that, trying to keep yourself in shape, trying to keep yourself, motivated to do things. I mean, it takes a lot of grit. So, I mean, you match that with Inglewood, I just call it Grittwood.
Like I said before, Sean's vision for Grittwood was bigger than just him. He wanted to affect change for the entire city of Inglewood. And really, when I say what's your vision, I'm thinking like 10 years down the road. Like, how do you see this having grown? How do you see this?
Oh, I'm going to take over
expanded?
Inglewood.
Okay.
Everybody's on notice. I'm taking over Inglewood, fitness related. All the other stuff y'all can have, but fitness related. And what I mean by that too, though, is that I work in other areas, and it's like the first thing they do is get up and they exercise. And that's what I want for my peoples. I want my people, the first thing they do in the morning is to get up, get your body movement, think about water, think about moving your body instead of thinking about eating pancakes and bacon and all this other stuff. And then you just putting food on top of food. I want to see a fit Inglewood. I mean, we the city of champions. Why shouldn't we be fit? So that's my ultimate goal, is to get everybody out here first on point. And then, my gym is going to be the center. I don't want to say center of attention, but my gym will be the center of it.
Like the center of the neighborhood?
Center of the neighborhood, center of like something to be proud of. You can go to this gym and they're going to tell you the absolute truth.
So what do you feel like your role is going to be in this? So within this vision now that you've created this space, how do you feel like your role, do you feel like your role will shift at all, will change? Do you feel like you're just going to be like, not going to be, but you're the leader of this? Are you going to, like, how do you see yourself in this space?
I feel like I'm going to bring all these trainers together that's over here. I feel like there needs to be competition. There needs to be competition between all of us just to have it going. I'm not talking about like, F you. I'm talking about like friendly competition, my team versus your team, something that we can do every single year, something to look forward to. And I feel like I'm going to be that person that's going to bring it all together. I know mostly all of them, so why would I not bring them? I don't have no hate for any trainers in Inglewood, period. I feel like it's, in a way, it's us versus everybody. And when I say us, I mean all the trainers in Inglewood versus everybody. And let's make it a thing. I said this with someone else. Like, we should have something in Kenneth Hine every single year. We should have some type, not something similar to a family reunion every single year. You know what I'm saying? Other cities, other towns have it. They have their annual 10Ks. We don't have anything. And I'm going to make that happen for Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that's from, close by. You know what I mean? I want that to go down. So I'll be reaching out to a lot of people, a few people, probably about like five people. It's not all guys. It's a couple of females. I ain't gonna say females. There's a couple of ladies out here that's on point, and they're not getting the recognition that they deserve. So I'm gonna bring them to the forefront. I mean, it's enough guys in here. I can name 5 guys right off the top that's here, but I want the ladies to come in. I want them to show what they have. Like, it's some ladies that know how to train and not just looking at Instagram and just grabbing little stuff off Instagram and just giving it to their clients. Like, it's some ladies out here that really know what they're doing, and I want to put them in the forefront as well. And that'll bring us together, man.
Grittwood as a family is full of characters. We all have big personalities, and we ain't afraid to show it.
My name is Peaches, and I'm the best. All the DJs run to feel my breasts.
Really done.
Supersonic. Yeah, that's it. It's finally my turn to rock the mic.
He over here trying to talk that's on the side and joins in.
Let's hear from a few more Grittwood members, Angie, Nola, and Shauna.
Grittwood. Yo. Since I met you guys, the whole Grittwood family, that's what it means to me, is family.
She took my idea, yo.
Hey, it is what it is. Y'all brought dedication, coming together as a group, hard work, a little hatred when you don't want to do certain performances, but it's always love all around, and I appreciate y'all. Appreciate Sean, appreciate the whole group. Love y'all max.
Pushing us to the max.
Definitely pushing you.
And you can't, shut up. You can't forget that alcohol in them retreats, though.
Got to love it. See, that's the way the family kick in. So, that's what Grittwood means to us. Love y'all.
What Grittwood means to me is change and commitment. By committing to the gritty process, it has allowed me to change the way I look at health, change the way I look physically, as well as how I feel mentally, basically changing the way I start and end my day. And the best part is, I get to do it with like-minded individuals who have become like family. So thank you, Sean. Thank you for coming up with these monstrous workout plans that's impossible for me to complete. I appreciate you, brother.
So, how do you select the members of Grittwood? Like, do you find them or do they find you?
It's a little bit of both. The process is like me picking clients, and that sounds crazy, but me picking clients, like I don't like people who's gonna cause an issue with everybody else. Meaning, like, I can't people. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, man, you gonna have to sit your ass over there. Or if you do come and you see someone like, if you see someone like dragging behind, I don't want that person that's going to be talking shit. I don't want that person around me. Like, if you see her, oh, look at her, she not doing this. I'm going to immediately get your ass up out of here. I might just give you something stupid, like, give me 300 burpees. You're not going to do it. And then you're going to ask me, what else can I do? And I'm going to tell you nothing. I just need 300 burpees. You can do it or you don't. And usually 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, that person don't do it. And they won't come back. And I just weeded that person out.
So you've had that happen before?
Yeah, I do it all the time. I purposely do it. I can't stand people who talk shit behind somebody's back and then smile in their face. Also, I can't stand people. No, you know what? Go ahead. I'm not even.
No, finish what you were saying.
I can't stand people who try to put people, and you know what I'm talking about firsthand. Like, I can't stand people who try to get pictures with people or videos with people just to gain recognition.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand that shit. I turn my camera off. You're not going to use my platform to try to pub yourself up. You don't even know this person. But you trying to say, come on in, you can do it. Did you get that picture? Did you get that video? And I'm going to get your ass up out of here, too. I'm going to get you up out of here. Because it's fake, period.
But in terms of, like, how you find people, like, what is the criteria, I guess, that will have you be like, okay, yeah, they can come. They can join in. You can sit with us.
Just freaking work hard. Just be honest and work hard. If I ask you to do 100 push-ups, don't give me 60 and then say you did 100 because I'm literally counting. Or somebody next to you is counting. Like, we all hold each other accountable for what we do. So we're going to find out. So my process is like, man, I just want people who's going to really try hard and challenge themselves day in and day out and do things when I'm not there. Like, you do it all the time. I ask you, what are you right now?
Like a crazy person. You should have seen me this morning trying to run. Oh my God.
Crazy. I love it though.
Like an insane person.
And this is without me. Like, you can get your hour with me, but what are you going to do when you're not around me?
Building Grittwood has not been without challenges, but challenges build character, and what you overcome will show the world that you have what it takes to not only survive, but to thrive. What have been some of the challenges you faced while building Grittwood, and what obstacles do you feel like you've overcome?
Well, the challenges is obviously the COVID. You know what I'm saying? And being able to get my building, having to wait because it's not the right time because you never know when the city is going to shut down again. And then, like, another challenge is just working outside, 4 a.m. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was kind of nervous about you guys getting up at 4 a.m. And I think the coldest it's been is what, 42, 43?
Yeah.
And we out there like still hustling. So I was just like, damn, this is cold. But at the same time, everybody building character, everybody pushing through it. I'm like, so when we do get our building, it's going to be too easy to work out in the morning. So that was another challenge. Like, I would just say this, man, like, I train people hard. I'm not going to lie. I'm brutal. When you say you want to be at a certain level, that comes with a certain devil. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be here, like, I can't train you like woo woo woo. I can't pat you on your back. I gotta go hard. And some people might say that's a bit much. And I get it. You know, I can be out of control sometimes. So, you know, I can push you to that limit and that can drive you away. I take it. It's whatever. It's no telling where that's gonna go. Right now, you know what I'm saying? We cool. We cool on each other. Like, I don't need to be around her. She don't need to be around me. And it is what it is. But we don't know what next year is going to bring. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take us that long to get it together. And if it don't come together, it is what it is. But I know she got something from me. I know she got a mindset from me. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with her having that. And I'm good. That's that situation. And another situation is where I'm tired of making gyms. Meaning, like, I go to your gym, I train there, and you don't like the way I'm getting down because the way I'm getting down is drawing more people, and it makes your workout look stupid. And then it's not because your workout looks stupid, it's because your workout is stupid. It doesn't make sense. Like, some people just look at Instagram, take that, and then you apply it to your client, whereas I'm going to start from scratch every single time. Like, why are you bench pressing and you can't even do a single push-up? So I make up workouts that's gonna start you from scratch. And then, like, you get mad because I ain't gonna say no lies, but you get mad because your clients want to rock with me. And respectfully, I don't take them because out of respect, like, I'm not gonna take your client. You know what I'm saying? So, and then other situations where, bro, it wasn't nobody coming into your gym. They'll come do, purchase a few little things, but I was making your gym hot. And that certain situation is just like, you know what? It's whatever. You hide behind females, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And I don't care if they hear me either. But you hide behind females, bro, I don't respect you at all. So I didn't want to do a part-time. He was like, you could come at this particular time. Nah, I'm cool. I don't want to come at all. I don't even want to step foot in your facility anymore. So now I don't want to partner up with any other gym. I want my own shit. And then y'all gonna see how I get down. And y'all gonna see how I run shit. And I'm not like knocking anybody. It's just you guys are not into it. I'm still heavily into it. I'm still passionate about working out. I'm still passionate about people meeting their goals. And you guys are just passionately about making $1. And I'm just not there. Like, I want to make money because, I'm going to have to feed myself. I'm going to have to feed my family. But my goal is not to just take money. Even when you go here's another thing. When you go get your license, and I paid $10,000 for that to get my license. The whole time, it was nothing about training. It was about how to get the gold package, the bronze package, and the platinum package. It's about getting your money. And a lot of people don't know when you go to certain gyms, they set those treadmills on a certain level. So when you think you're running a 5-minute mile, you're really only running like maybe 8 minutes. It's just different. They set them up slow. They set them up fast. You don't know how these people setting these treadmills up. You don't know how people, I could go all day with this shit. Like the typical...
Stop holding back. Just talk.
The typical 24-hour fitness trainer. You go in there, and you tell me. I don't know, because they have never trained me. But the first 30 minutes is talking and bullshit. Mm-hmm. And then when you get down there, they give you 3 sets of 10. What the fuck is 3 sets of 10 gonna do? And then you out of there. So you probably burnt, the majority of your calories came from the treadmill. You did nothing with the actual trainer. And you're gone. And then when you in 24-hour fitness or when you in certain gyms, you can't go outside. I love outside. I love inside too. But I got to get some outside work. So I just don't understand why they limit you to being inside of the gym. I don't understand that shit at all. It's crazy out here, man. Like these certain people just taking your money.
Speaking for myself, I really appreciate the work and the commitment that has brought this dream into reality. I mean, if you would have asked me a year ago if this is where I thought I would be today, in terms of my weight loss journey, in terms of having found a community I can call home, like I couldn't predict any of this. So I'm super grateful, but I'm not the only one. So let's hear from Antoinette, Corinne, Jasmine, and Dee.
I've been working out with Sean since 2015. It's been a great experience. I love the group camaraderie, teamwork, everybody pushing each other to keep going. He's definitely motivating for those days that you don't feel like exercising or, doing what you need to do, but he keeps you in shape for sure. And I'm so glad that he started Grittwood and more people have joined throughout the years. Thanks, Sean, from Antoinette.
Hey y'all, this is Corinne. I recently moved here from Oakland a few months ago, and I wanted to start working out and getting back healthy after I had my son. So my sister introduced me to Sean and the illustrious members of Grittwood, and it's been super challenging but rewarding at the same time. And Sean he's an expert in this field, first of all, and he's been helpful, he's been kind, he's been motivating, and he's been a friend. So I really feel welcomed here in LA, and I'm so happy to be amongst all of them.
Hey, this is Jasmine. So when I started with Grittwood, it was summer 2020. And when I say the year 2020, everybody knows exactly what that means. The world shut down. Shit was whack. And I lost my gym. I lost my workout regimen. My diet was messed up. And I don't know how I happened upon it, but I saw Grittwood come across my Instagram. And from that point on, I was like, what are they doing? They're running the streets of Inglewood. That's the blood that runs through my veins. I had to join. So after hooking up with Sean and the crew with Grittwood, and they were whooping my ass with some crazy high-intensity interval workouts and runs and had me doing things that I did not know I was physically capable of doing. And even if I did, probably would never do them on my own, let alone with a group. But what Grittwood meant to me was motivation, increasing my stamina, increasing my self-confidence, and increasing my ability to get up and go on my own. And so Grittwood empowered me with confidence and sort of retaught me that this is all in my control.
Hey, what's up, Grittwood? What up, Sean? Just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you to Grittwood because you guys mean a whole lot to me. I appreciate the motivation that you guys give me, you know, when I step out there at 4 a.m. We're a family, and I appreciate that. And I just want to say thank you.
So what do you feel like is next for Grittwood? I mean, we talked about where you saw it within the next 10 years, but where do you see it?
The gym.
6 months from now.
The gym has to be next. The gym has to be next. The run club it's pretty cool. And this is another thing I like to say about Grittwood. We don't have 100 people. But we're probably about like 30 deep. But out of the 30, I have the number to every last one of them. I have a relationship with every last one of them. It's like going to a mega church versus a smaller church. A mega church, you're not even going to meet the pastor or the reverend or the bishop or whatever you want to call them. You're not even going to meet the person. With me, I'm hands-on. I'm talking shit. I'm in your face. You can talk shit to me. I'm going to tell you A, B, and C. So it's just, I like Grittwood. We're really more so family than it is like any other thing, man. Like, we talk shit to each other. It's been people who walk off and come back. So, man, Grittwood is the shit. I put Grittwood against anybody, period. Pound for pound, girl versus girl, guy versus guy, whatever. I love Grittwood.
Pursuing your dreams really does push you to do things you wouldn't normally do. Wanting to be better and do better requires you to challenge yourself. Like Sean always says to me, get uncomfortable, get uncomfortable. If everything ended today, looking back, what would you be the most grateful for from this experience?
Everybody giving me a chance and pushing with me. Just trusting me, giving me a chance and pushing with me. Yeah, just that belief. Like, I feel like everybody in Grittwood that's really in Grittwood, they really believe me. They really believe in me. And I don't think either one of you guys are going to let me quit, which is why I still push hard in everything. Even this podcast, I'm not a talkative person, especially with everybody. So I appreciate that. You know, you got me on that level because I certainly don't like this opening up thing. This is like therapy, I guess.
This feels like therapy to you?
Every week has been like therapy. Every week.
Well, I'll say this. I guess I could agree because I'll go back and listen to it and I'm hearing shit I say, but like, damn, girl. Is that something else that you need to fix? That sounds like a problem, honey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like this whole podcast thing has been therapy. It's been a lesson too. Like it's just opening me up to talk more, to express more, to accept. So this is.
So wait, so what have you learned about yourself then through this?
I mean, honestly speaking, I don't like talking that much. I like listening, but I don't like talking that much. And also, I never knew people went through shit. Like, I know people go, the day-to-day bullshit, but like just people going through shit and their thoughts actually this thing has helped me become a better trainer, period. Because now I know what you're thinking. Now I really know what you want. Now I really know what's going on, so I can handle it differently. So I'm not gonna trade this podcast for shit.
When you say that you don't like talking, is it because you feel what's the reason behind it? Like, do you feel like you just don't have anything to say? Because you really do.
That, and I don't know everybody on that level. I know you on that level. I know Chalk on that level. I know Jay on that level. I know Fame on that level.
But you really only know me on that level from the podcast.
That part. That's another thing I got out of it. Like, I got to know Trina a little better. So, and then just everything with bringing Jay with the entrance.
I got treated like a king today, boy.
And Chalk and Shauna, like, the 6 strokes. Like, that shit is never going anywhere, the 6 strokes.
Yes, I was talking
you
about
gotta say his name, but I'm just
not
saying.
gonna say his name,
Nah.
but
Show me what you got.
I got a room with the intent on this person coming over and giving me what I need. And he came over
and we had about 6 strokes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Break me up. Show me what you got.
6 strokes.
For the night?
For the night.
Cause I don't
Literally
want
Was it a fight or something? Was it a fight or he just couldn't do nothing?
1 minute, man.
It was a wrap after that.
He stopped?
He came.
Oh. 6 strokes.
Different strokes.
I'm giving him 6. It might not even been 6.
Oh, man, how long had he been out?
From jail?
Hey, man, I've just gotten to know my crew a little bit better.
So when you grow, you have the circle. That's going to stay the same. But then when you like expanding out and bringing in like the rest of Inglewood, so that's going to be a separate kind
It's
of
gonna
situation.
be standards. Like, because if you guys have set a standard, so anybody coming into Grittwood, it's already going to be a standard set. And you have to meet it. If you don't, like, you know, I'm in this game, you know what I'm saying, to help people. And I'm also in this game to make money, but all money ain't good money. So I just have to miss out on that shit. And I'm not even talking about the people I train outside of you guys. Like, they set a standard as well for me. So it's just standards. We have standards, man. And it's just not about the rah-rah shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about that rah-rah shit.
Okay, well.
I made it.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Grittwood 21, Grittwood 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Man, Grittwood is here to stay, regardless of what anybody think. I hope you guys all thinking positive, but we're here. We're here. We're for real here.
And that, my friends, is the story of Grittwood, up until now at least. It will keep growing, keep being great, and I'm sure it will exceed the original vision. Would you say that you're proud of his accomplishments?
Oh my God, word can't express, you know, how proud I am, you know, of his accomplishment, you know, making it this far, you know, without just not being able to make a living without working for someone. That's an accomplishment for a young black man, for a black man, period, you know, in this day and time. So, yes, I'm very proud of it, you know, not having to do that 9 to 5 to pay his rent, you know, knowing that he has to get out there and do it on his own. You know, yes, I'm proud of that.
But this wouldn't be a Grittwood Presents episode if we didn't include a game, so since you love Grittwood so much, let's play our game. You ready?
Let's go.
This game is called Gang Gang. So I'm going to ask you...
I'm throwing up gang signs right now.
I'm going to ask you certain questions, and I just need you to tell me rapid fire who in Grittwood this is for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, number 1, who is the person you know will get you arrested one day?
That's crazy. Who will get me arrested one day? Damn.
Rapid fire, man. Come on. Come with it. Who is it?
Who will get me arrested one day?
Who gonna get you in trouble?
Who gonna get me in trouble? Chop.
So, who is the person you tell your deepest and darkest secrets to?
Nobody.
Nope.
Damn. Deepest Chop.
Who is the last person you would tell a secret to?
Ooh, that's cold, man. That's cold. Who is the last person I would tell my secret to? I don't have one of those because
you have somebody around you who is a straight up big mouth. Who is that person that you know if you told them you're gonna hear it eventually from somewhere else?
Man, I don't have all my people. Man, I'm telling you, we cool. Who the last person? Damn, that's a good one. We should have did this on another podcast. Last person I would tell a secret to. Honestly, there's nobody in there I couldn't talk to that probably did. Not even you, but okay.
But I'm the big mouth, so.
You the big mouth, but I swear you'll be like, not on that one, I'm good. Nah, I can't say that one. Nope, I don't have anybody. Everybody in my circle is A1.
Okay, who is the person you call when you want a party?
Jay.
Who is the person you know will give you money if you ask for it?
Nobody.
Nope.
Nobody.
Give me an answer. Who is it? Who's somebody gonna give you some money? If you ask for some money, who would give it to you without no questions asked?
Everybody. I'm serious.
That doesn't help.
I'm serious. I could call any one of these people and they would, hey, you got $100? Yeah, let me send it to your Venmo.
Who is the person you would spend your last dollar on?
All of them. Damn, like what you want me to say, man?
I mean, like just one name.
Who I spend my last dollar on, man? All of them. Sorry.
Who is the person you call to talk shit?
Chalk.
Who is the person?
Chalk and Shauna.
Who is the person who will call you on your shit?
Fame.
Who is the person who will ride for you despite the foolishness? So you doing something stupid and they gonna stand right there and be stupid with you.
All of y'all. But I probably will hear it. Soon as whoever we going against, soon as they leave, I'm probably gonna hear it from all of you. This shit.
Okay.
That's a good one.
And that's our show. Thank you for tuning in. Next week, we're bringing the whole crew back for Getting to Know Grittwood. If you like what you've heard, please be sure to subscribe, rate us 5 stars, and share it with your friends. Bye. What's that movie? The girl was like, "Are you nervous?"
You know,
do you remember? You know that movie?
Are you nervous? No, I
Are
don't
you
know.
nervous?
Hell no.
No, the answer is I'm terrified.
Yeah,
that's what you're supposed to say.
Look, you said you need a drink. I didn't already started in the car. I was across the street drinking my shit.
I was like, let me just make sure.
I was already across the street in the car, like, oh man, this is gonna be bad.
It's not gonna be bad. It's never been bad.
Cause who talks about themselves?
People do it all the time.
I never understand people. You know, when I started back way, I've noticed that I'm really the behind the scenes kind of guy in a rooter. I like rooting people on. Yay, motherfucker.